Free books, VIP access, exclusive merch, even personal messages from the author herself. That's what you get when you step inside the Sisterhood Sleuths world. But here's the twist. You're also joining a movement that's rewriting the very DNA of the mystery genre. Female-led mysteries aren't just trending, they're taking over, bringing heart, grit, and perspectives that traditional detectives could never match. Today, we're uncovering why the rise of these fearless protagonists is shaking the foundations of the genre, and why young readers everywhere can't get enough.
Welcome, curious minds, to the deep dive. There's just something about a good mystery, isn't there? That pull.
Oh, definitely. The thrill of the unknown, right? Trying to piece it all together.
Exactly. That puzzle just begging to be solved. We're all drawn to it. And today, we're diving into a really interesting piece by Kathy Warshaw.
Ah, yes, the one called Why Female Sleuths Are Redefining Mysteries. I found that fascinating.
Me too. So our mission here really is to brilliantly dissect what Warshaw's saying, connect the dots between how the genre's changing and the impact it's having.
And really get why these female protagonists aren't just like a popular choice, but are fundamentally shifting things for everyone.
Yes, exactly. Warshaw points out these stories are smart, they're suspenseful, often emotionally layered.
And empowering, too. That's a big theme, offering a whole fresh perspective on adventure.
Okay, so let's unpack this. Warshaw talks about a seismic shift, a big one, away from those classic male detectives.
The Holmeses, the Poirots, they were the standard for so long.
So what exactly has changed? I mean, how significant is this shift Warshaw identifies?
Well, what's really insightful in her piece is why it's happening now. She suggests audiences are just more eager than ever for these strong, clever female leads.
Eager. Okay, so it's a demand thing.
Very much so. It's not just a small adjustment. It feels like a fundamental rethinking of the hero archetype, tapping into something deeper culturally.
Like what specifically?
Like a desire for different kinds of problem solving, maybe. These characters, they break stereotypes. It's not always about cold, hard logic.
Right, they bring something else.
Emotional intelligence. That's the key, Warshaw highlights. They're good at understanding motives, reading people, empathy, things maybe less front and center in some older male detective stories.
That makes sense. Connecting with the human side of the crime.
Precisely. And Warshaw details the sheer range here. It's not just one type of character.
Oh, yeah. Like what?
You've got everything from, the amateur detectives in cozy mysteries solving crimes in quaint villages.
Right, with a cup of tea nearby.
Exactly. All the way to teen investigators in middle grade and YAU fiction, for the 8-12 or 12-18 crowds.
Tackling some pretty big stuff sometimes, even at that age.
Absolutely. Local secrets, bigger conspiracies, and readers, they're following along enthusiastically. Warshaw argues this shows a real cultural and literary shift. What we want in a mystery hero is changing.
That's a really interesting point about cultural hunger. So, thinking about this evolution, why is this specific change important for you, the listener, as a reader or just watching culture? What does it say about who we look up to now, what we value in a hero? Is it seeing ourselves or wanting a different way to solve problems?
That connects, I think, to another point Warshaw makes about a special kind of relatability.
Relatability, okay. How so?
It's not just that they're smart, they definitely are, but how they investigate. She mentions intuition, creativity, persistence.
Feels a bit different from, say, purely deductive reasoning.
Yeah, maybe less rigid sometimes.
Yeah.
Warshaw's point seems to be that this approach resonates differently. It feels more grounded.
Grounded how?
Well, if we look at the bigger picture Warshaw's painting, it seems to stem from the human dimension these characters have.
Ah, okay. More than just the case file.
Exactly. Unlike some classic detectives who almost seem to only exist for the mystery, these female characters often juggle, life.
Like what kind of things?
Friendships, family drama, school stress, actual emotions. The messy stuff.
Right, trying to crack a code while also dealing with a fight with their best friend.
Precisely.
Yeah.
And Warshaw says this makes them feel more real and inspiring, especially for young readers. They see complex, capable people who are solving crimes and living a recognizable life.
That blend of the extraordinary and the ordinary, I can see how that would be compelling.
And Warshaw elaborates on this, linking it to diversity and depth in storytelling.
Okay, so it's not just who did it anymore?
Not at all. That's a key shift. The focus broadens. It becomes about why they did it, exploring complex motives, consequences.
Is getting into the psychology.
Definitely. And also how the mystery gets solved. highlighting different methods, maybe using community knowledge or understanding social dynamics.
Things that might get overlooked by a purely analytical approach.
Perhaps. And crucially, Warshaw emphasizes who is brave enough to follow the clues. This often brings in characters from diverse backgrounds, cultures, experiences, people maybe not seen in the genre historically.
So it adds layers, makes the whole thing richer.
Immeasurably richer. It brings new perspectives to the investigation itself.
So it's clear this depth adds a lot to the story, but Warshaw's article, it really pushes the empowering aspect, doesn't it? Particularly for young readers.
Yes, it does.
How does she argue this deeper character dive elevates the genre beyond just a good plot? What's the impact on the reader?
Well, this touches on a really important point she makes. When girls, especially, read about characters their age taking risks, asking tough questions.
Outsmarting the bad guys.
Right. Or solving ancient puzzles. It sends a really strong message.
Yeah.
Your voice matters. Your instincts count.
So it's more than just entertainment.
Oh, much more. Warshaw calls these stories a gateway into critical thinking, resilience, and courage. They're formative. They build confidence.
Showing kids they can be observant, resourceful, brave.
Exactly. Encouraging them to question things, investigate, stand up for what's right in their own lives.
Does she give any specific examples of this in action?
She does. She points to middle grade mysteries like The Obsidian Eye from the Sisterhood Sleuths collection.
Ah, okay. What's special about those?
Warshaw highlights how they specifically blend action, friendship dynamics, which can be complex at that age,
Definitely.
brain-teasing puzzles, and real self-discovery. It's a mix that makes them ideal for that tween young teen audience, say 8 to 14.
So they're getting adventure, but also role models.
Exactly. Role models who are figuring things out themselves, grappling with real issues alongside the mystery. Makes the journey relatable.
And it sounds like this isn't just a flash in the pan. Warshaw suggests this trend has legs.
Definitely not slowing down.
So what does the market look like? And is it really just for kids and teens, or is there broader appeal?
Well, what's fascinating, according to Warshaw, is that publishers and authors have absolutely caught on to the growing demand. It's undeniable.
They see where the readers are heading.
Precisely. The market keeps expanding. Especially, yes, in formats perfect for younger readers. Graphic novels are huge here, chapter books, series.
Makes sense. Easy access.
Very accessible. They're becoming staples in classrooms, libraries as gifts. It's a direct response to reader interest.
Not just kids, right?
No, and Warshaw's clear on this. She says many of these female-led stories transcend age. Adults are reading them too.
Yeah. Who are we talking about there?
Think about really popular authors.
Yeah.
Maybe Tana French, Louise Penny. Their protagonists are complex women using intuition, emotional insight.
Right. Not just the hard-boiled detective type.
Exactly. And their huge adult readership tells us something. Warshaw suggests this isn't just a fad for one age group. It's a broader, more enduring shift in what readers across the board appreciate.
Okay, so let's pull this all together. We've really dug into Kathy Warshaw's article, looking at how she breaks down this seismic shift in mysteries.
From those classic male detectives to this rise of female sleuths who feel, well, more relatable and empowering.
Yeah, we've talked about how their emotional intelligence, their diverse backgrounds, that whole human dimension, it's all redefining how mysteries are told and who connects with them.
Absolutely. And like Warshaw argues, it's more than just a trend. It feels like a fundamental change, one that encourages critical thinking, resilience.
And maybe a deeper understanding of people.
Yes, exactly. It's a deeper understanding of human nature, all explored through the mystery lens. It's not just the crime, it's the solver and their world.
So as we wrap up this deep dive based on Kathy Warshaw's insights, here's something for you to think about. Considering this shift, what do you think the long-term impact is?
Good question.
Seeing so many capable, diverse women leading these popular stories, how might that shape not just future books and movies, but maybe our wider cultural ideas about strength, intelligence, what heroism even looks like?
And maybe think about your own favorites. What female-led mysteries really stick with you? And why? What is it about them?
Lots to chew on there. We'll catch you next time on The Deep Dive.
The future of mystery isn't wearing a trench coat and fedora. It's carrying courage, wit, and a voice that refuses to be silenced. Female sleuths are more than characters. They're role models, problem solvers, and proof that the best mysteries aren't just solved, they're lived. Step into the Sisterhood Sleuths community, claim your rewards, unlock exclusive stories, and join the readers and writers who are changing the game. Visit sisterhoodsleuths.net and let's solve the next great mystery together.